And welcome to Redfern Rants. I am Jay Redfern. First of all, I will apologise. This track actually dropped 2 days ago and I just haven't had the chance to react to it yet, just because we've just got a new little puppy and for my little girl, and it's just been a bit of a crazy time getting the little puppy sorted out and settled into his new home. So yeah, I'm here now anyway with Tom MacDonald and coronavirus. It's just something that's completely just taken over the world at the minute. Like, no matter where you go, people are talking about this. So I'm interested to see what Tom's got to say about it, because he always speaks his mind. I said this on, I think it was my last video, like the first time I heard Tom was when someone requested me to react to I Hate Hip Hop, and it had not long come out. And to be honest, I think I just totally didn't understand Tom as a person and where the track was coming from at that time. But since then, I've learned so much about him, and I can hold my hands up and say anything that I may not have understood or that I said I was wrong. Do you know what I mean? I'll hold my hands up now. The guy's amazing. He really is. And hats off to him for putting a track like this out there, because he's an idol to a lot of people, and a lot of people do want to hear his opinion. And this song will comfort a lot of people, and it'll also provoke thought in a lot of people, I would say. So yeah, it's something as fans really need to hear, and hopefully not just as fans. Hopefully it'll be people maybe like me who didn't know who Tom was not too long ago, or just people who just need it. So yeah, I mean, as I said, interested to see what he's actually saying about the coronavirus himself. I'm sure it's nothing but the truth, to be honest with you. I feel like Tom speaks the truth. I feel like he's in a really small minority of rappers, like a 0.2% of rappers who maybe do speak the truth. So yeah, let's just get into it. I'll stop ranting now. I know I do rant a lot. And also, I have been having a little look lately on his Tom MacDonald store. He's got some great merchandise, and I do want to order it, but at the moment, I don't even know if I'll receive it if I order it. So I'll probably have to wait for this to blow over a bit, this coronavirus, before maybe I get the order, because it does have to come from America. So I'm pretty sure it won't be getting sent anytime soon if I do order any. So yeah, I'll wait for a while, and I don't know, maybe Tom's put a little statement on his website. I'll have to check it out about his merchandise and if it'll be getting shipped. So yeah, I will say, I'll stop ranting now and we'll get into this coronavirus. Let's see what Tom's got to say. Let's go.
I don't know what to think about this virus. Started in China, now everybody in America's hiding. There's no groceries cause people start to panic and buy it. The shelves are empty, the ones with plenty already stockpiling. Y'all making memes, think it's funny? Wait a week till the riots. Wait a month till the only way to eat is be violent. It's not the sickness is scary, it's all the people.
I was only talking about that the other day. Wait a month when people start being violent. I mean, that's going to be your only way to eat for a lot of people. And that's what's going to happen. I mean, people will start getting violent. I mean, they're already getting violent, to be honest with you, in stores. They're all fighting over toilet rolls, tin food, baby wipes, diapers, the lot. So, yeah, it's mad, because eventually, if you try to see what's going to happen, is there's going to be a lot of people who do start rioting. They'll start looting. That is it's going to happen. It is going to happen if it gets much worse, and if a plan isn't put in place by the governments to help people who are going to mostly need it, like old people or people with young children who just can't. I mean, I have no problem going without for my little girl. That is what will happen in my house. I will live off very little for my little girl. to then be able to eat. But there's a lot of people who haven't even got that option. So yeah, it's just a sad situation, man. And we're 26 seconds in, and he's speaking the truth already. Something I was only talking about the other day too.
Whiling the government lying, they trying to keep us calm through the sirens. You know it's for real. And all the pharmaceutical giants don't have a cure that they can sell you, so now everyone's dying. There's no vaccines or medication made that can fight it. I guess it's time to pray to God we can't rely on the science. And everyone around me in a mask and some gloves. The stock market crashed and the bank's about to bust. Tell us sanitize our hands, this will pass. It's a bug, stay inside, you'll be fine till we're trapped there for months. It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's a war now, they'll always remember. We're locking all our doors down, we're sticking together. This a pandemic, but we don't listen to the news because they lied to us for years, so how we know that this the truth? And most of us are young enough to think that we're immune, so we just pass it on to people who won't survive it like you. It's either worse than they're
that's the problem as well. He's exactly right what he's saying. There's going to be a lot of selfishness because the young people who don't feel well have heard in the news that basically the younger generation, it won't affect as much as maybe the older generation or people with underlying health problems. So there'll be people who don't feel well, but they're young and they'll think, you know what, it ain't keeping me in, but it's just being selfish because you're going to go out there and you're going to pass it on to these older generation who won't be able to fight it, and it'll totally shut them down. It'll eat away at them really quickly, and that isn't fair. It really isn't fair. And not only them, there's people out there who maybe not are feeling great, and they're going to work in like a store that may be still open for people like us to go and still be able to get food or water or anything else that you may need, and you could pass it to someone like that who's like they're basically helping us. So yeah, it's just a selfish mindset, but people are panicking, so you've got to understand that in a way too. People are going to panic because most people are not used to this type of situation. You've never experienced it before. I've never experienced it before, and I'm sure most of you have never experienced something like this before, so it's going to be really hard for people. And I just love that. Hopefully Tom's going to make people think. When they hear this track, he's going to make people think, and it could make them people who were going to be selfish not be selfish. And if he can make a handful of people not be selfish, that could save thousands of people. That's the reality of it. So that is brilliant in itself.
It's nothing at all, but the school shut down, a ghost town in the mall. They gon' quarantine the city, block the road out of Dodge, then tell us leaving our homes is actually breaking the law. This is just the beginning, you know it's gotta get worse. If the doctors get sick, the hospitals won't work. The conspiracy theories all sound like facts, that's for sure, but the fact is we're trapped on this planet called Earth. And the bleach gone, the bread gone, the water sold out, the meat gone, the milk gone, the pasta sold out. Don't leave anything for anyone, you hoard it for yourself. You'd rather tell them go to hell than be a man and go and help. It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter.
I mean, what he touched on there is scary. I mean, what happens when the doctors get sick? You know, I mean, there's already a lot of doctors who have tested positive for coronavirus. Doctors and nurses are seeing people every day with this now. Every day, multiple people. How long will it be before most of them, doctors and nurses, are affected by it and have to isolate themselves? That's when we're going to be in trouble. Again, provoking that thought in your head. Be a man and do something about it. You know, go and help. If I can help, I'll help. And I ask you, if you think you can help, go and help. We've all got to stick together with something like this. We really have.
of his hard work. We're up against an enemy that doesn't have a face. There's no bombs we can drop, there's nowhere we can aim. There's no soldiers to stop with a tank at the gates. There's no cure that we've got or a pill we can take. There's no food, it's been bought. The truth is we're afraid. We sit inside our rooms and we pray. It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down. We're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. We're locking all our doors down, we're sticking together.
Be smart, be strong, be safe. Together we will overcome. Do your part. This guy is just an exceptional human being, man. Just reading them words, it just says everything about him. Do you know what I mean? And I know he will do the same. He's not preaching it if he isn't willing to do it. That's the type of guy I feel like Tom is. So, you know, he wouldn't put something out there or say something on a track that he's not prepared to do himself. So just keep that in mind. If you're a fan of Tom, be inspired by Tom and listen to Tom. Be smart, be strong, be safe. Together we will overcome. Do your part. That's all that he needs to say now. That's all that needs saying. I mean, I won't go on too much because I'm sure you're watching the news every day, most of you, about this coronavirus. Maybe a lot of you know people who've contracted coronavirus. Luckily so far, I don't know anyone, but I'm sure given enough time that will probably change. Yeah, but look after yourselves, look after your family. But if you know of anyone else in need, or you can do anything for anyone else who will be in need, do it, man. If you've got old people in your neighbourhood who you know struggle to get out, just to get up and get out the house, go and knock on the door and see if you can help them. Do you know what I mean? See if there's anything they need from you, because it takes nothing to be nice. It takes nothing. There's no effort in being nice. Being nice to someone, it doesn't affect you. Just everyone should be nice. It's nice to be nice. That's basically what we need to remember right now. It's nice to be nice, and it's nice to help people in need. So go and knock on them old people's doors. If you see them passing down the street, just ask them if there's anything they need, any help, because you can get the shop or the supermarket, wherever you want to go, and you can get things for yourself. It's hard, but you can. But just spare a little thought for them. If there's one loaf of bread left and you can have it, or the old man down the street can have it who can't really get out of his house, or the old lady who can't get out of her house, or maybe someone with a medical condition who can't get out of their house, just spare a little thought for them, man. Maybe ask yourself, do you really need that loaf of bread? Do you really need that pint of milk? You know, if you're young enough and you think it won't affect you too bad, give it up for the old people, man. There's nothing they can actually do. You'll be old yourself one day. We'll all be old ourselves one day. And that little act of kindness, you know, karma might come back for you one day when you're old, because this could happen again. And you could be the old person who needs help. So get out there and help people, man. He's totally right what he's saying. I'll stop ranting now, because I'll leave it to people like Tom, because Tom can speak to the masses, and it's not really a power I have. I haven't got many subscribers. I haven't got many people who check out my videos, really. So yeah, my voice is not really heard, but hopefully Tom's will be. As I said, stay safe, everyone, and do what you can to help. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all on the next one. Peace out.